And a sawmill is a gateway into being financially independent. If you use your brain, you use your body, you use your judgment, I guess that's in your heart. This is real, I'm telling you this for real. Hey folks, we got us a whopper here. This is a monster. Hey, can y'all even see me through these things? I'll start talking after I get sawing. It's getting dark. This video is for people that in the back of their mind, they're thinking, is there really an opportunity here with a sawmill? It doesn't matter what size it is. Is there really a way that I can try to start working for myself? I mean, isn't that a lot of people's dream? I mean, isn't it kind of the American dream? Stop working for the man, start working for yourself, support yourself independently. I mean, it was for me. And support your family.
Now that you're a registered nurse, I want you to say a few words for the audience.
I did it. I just cried a few times, but I did it.
And then hopefully have fun doing it. I have a ball when I come out here. Now, not every day is, roses. Some days it gets pretty frustrating, but I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't having fun. Now, where I used to work, some days I'd have fun, a lot of days I wouldn't. That's why I ended up retiring. Out here, we've been doing this for a long time. I'm enjoying it. So the short answer is, if you get a sawmill, can you make money doing it? Absolutely. If you get a sawmill, can you have fun doing it? Well, sure. I do it every day, and I know a lot of other people that do it.
A lot of professional sawmillers, a medical doctor, a lot of really qualified people.
Now, if you get a sawmill, is it gonna suck some days? Sure it is.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
We're done.
Chip, are we done?
Chip? What? I'm done.
He's done. When he climbs up in the forklift with Martha, we're done.
We're done.
Is this a viable business alternative? And yes, it is.
Just another good day at the Hobby Hardwood. Lots of customers. People backing up, people loading up, selling wood.
But you got to go into it with a little brains, a little smarts. You're not going to get rich overnight. I mean, you're not.
Woo!
The time to switch over to a sawmilling business, or any business for that matter. And remember, we are a business. I mean, we are a multi-million-dollar business that started with a chainsaw mill. Okay, so I'm telling you that. The time to switch over to doing this is when you're making as much money or more money than you're making with your other job, and you're doing it faster, easier, and quicker. I mean, yeah, you can jump straight on into deep end, but that's what we ended up doing. Is we'd come home after work, me and my wife, Martha, and the dogs, and we'd work until dark, which is easier in the summer. And as we worked, and as our reputation grew, and as our business grew, within a certain period of time, we found out what we were good at, we found out what we like to do, and maybe what you want to do isn't what I want to do. I like stupid high-grade lumber. That's what I like making. Some people like making tomato steaks. That's cool. There's money in tomato steaks. But what'll happen is you find a niche. And maybe you want to do custom sawing where people bring logs and you saw them up and they just pay you. Maybe you've wanted to buy a sawmill. Maybe you got a farm. Maybe you want to build some, just some stuff. Maybe, who knows what you want to do. The sawmill will let you do any or all of that. But what'll happen is your business starts to grow. You'll notice you're spending more time at the sawmill. And you'll notice that instead of having more wood than you can stand, now you're starting to run out. And then you're having to spend a little more time sawing, because guess what? You're starting to get behind. then your business is growing. And then you're going to have to find some more logs. And then you may have to buy a bigger machine. And then it happens. And at that point, man, it's game on. This is real. I'm telling you this for real. I've seen people do this for real. I've seen people that started with the smallest of the small mill, and now they're running multiple mega mills, sawing millions of board foot a year. I mean, sawmilling and a sawmill is a gateway into being financially independent.
See if we can hold this thing up. I'm gonna let him go. Look, ow, he's biting me.
That's a good.
If you use your brain, you use your body, you use your judgment, I guess that's in your heart, and if it turns out it's something you want to do. Now the reality of it is, I've always wanted to play guitar. I've taken lessons. I can't play guitar for nothing. It's horrible. I mean, I can strum the notes and all that, but I ain't no good at it. On the other hand, I can make a sawmill sing, no problem. One of the things that I'm just good at, and I love it. You may find out that you're one heck of a sawmiller. It's like you get a guitar, it ain't the guitar, it's just the guy playing the guitar or the girl playing the guitar. It ain't the sawmill, it's the person running it. This is fun. Maybe what you'll find out is you got a heck of a Christmas present under the tree if you got a sawmill for a Christmas present.
It's like my minion. It just backs me up.
The first log you need to cut up is your Christmas tree. Just don't tell Santa Claus. Everybody talks about not working for the man or woman. You can do that with a sawmill. I got a buddy of mine, it was kind of funny. He had a company who acquires businesses. And they asked him, and he's been doing this for a long time. He's been doing it longer than I have. And they asked him, what is your exit strategy? Of course, they're trying to think about ways to buy the company and ways that he can make money to get out of the company. And they said, what is your exit strategy? He said, why do I need one? And they said, well, you're not going to be doing this for the rest of your life. And he said, why won't I? If I sold this business today, I love this. The first thing I do is go get another sawmill and keep sawing because it's fun. Now, what other businesses are like that? So I'm done for the evening. We got a lot of things going on here at the farm because Christmas is coming. And you guys have a good one. And Merry Christmas to y'all, and we will see you on the backside of it. We're going to close down for the holidays. Come on, Chip. Let's go. Boy, I didn't have to ask him twice, did I? Oh, look at Chip. He's stretching. Come on, Cheese Dip. Let's go. Pretty sunset. Chip knows where it's going. Between you and me, I think Martha's in there wrapping Christmas presents. I wonder what she's getting me. I mean, I deserve some good ones.
Thanks for visiting our sawmill. Click on the links above to see more of our videos.